Hey guys, welcome back. So today we are beginning to put the battening frame in the van before we insulate the walls, ready for the cladding and the plywood to be applied when we get to that place. So we went to Wickes, B&Q, etc, a load of hardware stores, and we bought a variety of wood. After measuring and kind of watching what a few other people have done, we settled on 22mm by 34mm. 38. 22 by 38 millimeters, and we've got like 2m 40 length for it. Now, this is the first piece that we've got in. So what we have had to do is just cut off, as you can see here, just where the curve is. So we've just had to curve the wood off here, which we've done with the multi-tool.
So basically, I have used self-tappers to go quarterly through each end of the wood there. So one in the middle, not one in the middle, sorry, one at the bottom here, middle, 3/4, and at the top there. We put one right at the top here because we're having overhead storage. So this will give it more of a structural support, because we're going to be eventually having one piece come down here. This is obviously not done yet, so that's the next thing to do. And there'll be one piece going along the roof here, so when it has that 90 degrees with the overhead storage, it's going to have maximum support, which we want. So on this side, as you can see, it's not done yet, but that fits up into there. And then with a bit of a push, there's a nice flex.
Quite a bit of a gap, but there is quite a lot of flex in this wood.
I drilled through the wood, and then I marked the metal on the back so I knew where the self-tapper was going. So I've drilled through again, through the metal, and then put the self-tapper in, so it would hold it in place. And then after that, I just pilot hold and then self-tappered. Look at that.
Yeah, that's in. Another thing to probably mention is that when you are drilling through and putting the self-tappers through, etc, obviously you've got a lot of wires down here. Go through the back of here for like your lights, etc. So we're just making sure that before we drill through, that we're just making sure it's clear. But it might seem obvious, but
That's safe and sorry.
Here we go.
So yesterday, whilst I was working, Cam managed to get quite a bit of the battening done. I think he went through quite a few drill bits, so had to finish up because he literally broke all his drill bits and it was a Sunday. So that's how that ended. Today I am sorting out some of the soft insulation, like the loft insulation that we're using on the side panels, and to fill all the bracing in the van. So we've gone for this Eco Roll loft insulation, mainly because of its thickness. So it's 100mm thick, which is kind of the distance we've got between the battens and the wall, like the panel of the van. I'll just quickly show you. So some of the areas are up to 100mm. So obviously we didn't want to go too thick and, you know, waste a load of money and have to rip it all apart. So we've gone for 100mm thickness. So the two main things with insulation that we were finding is the K value, so the conductivity, and I literally had no idea, so I had to research this. The K value is essentially the material's ability to conduct heat. So you want the lower the K value of the material, the better. So you're looking for a lower K value, whereas the R value is basically the material's ability to resist heat flowing through it. And then that, you want the highest value. So R value you want to be high and your K value to be the lowest possible. If we're honest, we didn't really pay too much mind to this. We wanted to have there was a variety of things that we needed to consider. So cost wise, the size of the insulation and fitting it in, weight, surface area for the cost obviously, that it would cover, and it being eco-friendly / at least a little bit eco-friendly. So we had a variety of things to consider, and this is what we settled on. I know that I've seen some other people use different types of insulation, different types of loft insulation, and it's a little bit, this one can be a little bit irritant. So when you do use it and apply it, you should make sure you're all PP'd up. PP'd up. Gloves, masks, that shebang. I don't know how well that would have worked. let's insulate. Had enough of doing this today. Cal's still at home. I think he's working late and he's gone to the gym, so I'm done for the day. But I'll show you where I've got to. So this is now what the van looks like. It's a spaceship in the making. So I've managed to do this whole wall, and it's gone quite nicely. So what I've been doing is just using spray glue to spray the loft insulation to help it stick, and then just putting the insulation foil wrap, the thermal foil wrap over it, and using the aluminium tape. This aluminium tape we've got isn't very good. It's quite annoying, but I really like to push it down, and then bits of it do come unstuck. I'm not the biggest fan of it, to be honest, but we've bought it now and we've got quite a bit of it, so I think we're just gonna have to stick with it. And it's what I've seen loads of other people to use. It's just really annoying to stick. So yeah, you can see where I've got better, because this looks an absolute mess, and then as I've gone on, my skill isn't improved, and this looks nice and tidy, this corner. So there's a little bits of touching up that I need to do just to make it better, but that's it for now. So I'm happy, and I think Cal is hopefully going to do some more tomorrow evening when I'm working. Hopefully by the end of the week we'll have a fully insulated van. We'll see.
Today I'm going to continue building the skeletons in the van today, all the woodwork. As you can see already, there's a little bit done on this side is already done. I think I showed you that previously. I'm not going to show you too much of it, because I'm sure you will know how to cut wood and measure and whatnot. But at the end, when I'm done, I'm going to show you through. I'm going to run you through everything I've done, all the measurements, what I've done. So you guys, if you ever wanted to replicate it or just have an idea of how to do things, then you'll get to see that. But for now, I'm just going to crack on and get this done so I can start getting some insulation in. The easiest way to explain the way I've done this is basically, I first of all, as you've seen, put that one down there. Then I put these two cross sections in, one going that way, and then one going all the way along there to the end. And then I started building these down pieces all the way to the floor. I'll quickly spin you around so you can see it from that angle. And I've kind of made like a framework. Luckily, the van going up the wall is quite square until you get to the top, so it's fairly simple to do. But on this part here, to make this flush with the wood there, I've had to notch a bit out and come down on only these middle sections, because the bottom sections here I've basically just gone on top, so they're already flush. But other than that, it's gone in quite sweet, to be honest. Yeah, they're solid. I'm pretty sure you guys have different ways of doing like this type of framework, but that's what just seemed pretty logical to me, pretty easy to do. I just need to continue now putting these little pieces of wood on these little bits of brace in there, just because it's an extra support when we put our overhead storage in. I need to do the same on this side, continue there. Once they're in, I can then just continue with my insulation, putting that in, make it the same as this side, and then once that's done, fingers crossed, we can start building some frames, we can start building some overhead storage, because we've now put all this conduit through as well, ready for our wiring. Up here, got it up there, continuing up there, I got and then pretty much all this conduit just runs down this brace in there, all the way down the back, and just drops down here, all the way down there. I know that this is all in a way, it will be explained a lot better when I get the batteries in and everything, but all the conduits in the place it needs to be, so I can insulate everything now. And yeah, fingers crossed it goes to plan. And yeah, I'm gonna probably continue tomorrow now with the insulation, just 'cause it's quite late now. So the plan for today is to finish the insulation in there, get that done. There's a lot to do. As you can see now, I previously finished all the woodwork on there. Need to fill this with insulation, fill the bracing with insulation, and we'll crack on with that. Hopefully I can get this done in the next couple of days, so we can start getting some actual framework built in here. Start getting things cladded, getting the wheel arches built, which you probably can see down here aren't built yet either side. But once they're done, I can start building our bench area. And exciting news, we have ordered all of our all of our electrics, batteries, smart charger, battery charger, MPPT, solar charger thing. Loads of Victron stuff, but that'll be in the next video, I'd imagine, getting all that connected and whatnot. But yeah, we're gonna crack on, we can get this done.
Here we go.
How great do I look?
Amazing.
Tell me more how amazing I look.
You look like amazing.
How many points out of 10 would you give me for my current look?
With that hat? 11.
I thought so. Is the hat 11?
Yeah.
The hat's 11 points.
Right, ready? Where are you going?
Well, it's just showing people my hat. Sorry. Thanks for watching today, guys. I hope you like my hat that I made. It has a curl. So we are almost done with the installation now, pretty much. We're not going to bore you with any more installation because installation is very boring and it's bored us.
Yeah.
A lot.
Very irritable as well.
It's tedious. It just goes on and on and on. And I feel filling the bracing is an absolute nightmare because it's like a black hole. You just put it in and then it disappears. And you're like, I've literally just put half a roll of insulation in there. How is the holes not filled? And it just goes on and on and on. But we'll show you where we're at. And then, yeah, we'll update you when it's done at some point in the van build because we've just got to do like the door. And we're going to finish some off tomorrow, so we'll update you in a video, but for now we'll just give you a little tour of what we've done. Tour of our spaceship.
Here we go. Dun, 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 dun. Feels like inside the TARDIS or something. So
Shiny. You know that crab
hey?
in Moana?
Yeah.
Everything's shiny. That one. Oh, I should have dressed up as the crab.
Should have done. Little barnacle. So yeah, what's left to do is just putting this foil cover over the brace in there, down, and then pretty much just the back doors.
And the door, that door.
And the sliding door, sorry. But also this down here, I'm not quite covering this quite yet down here, because we have to remove a tiny bit of insulation, just because we're going to get all of our electrics in an up and coming video, probably for the next couple of weeks, I'd say.
Yeah, definitely.
And then once that's in, we can then start cladding and all the fun stuff you guys want to see, basically. But
more stuff. So
yeah,
should we finish up out here?
yeah, let's finish about here.
In
Our little spot for
the last couple of weeks.
our wisdom of the week.
Yeah, should we quickly say what we're going to do next week?
Yes, what are we doing next week?
So next week we're going to do, just because a lot of our stuff for like van build series is like halfway done at the moment, so like we've put the solar panel on the roof, but we want to show you how to fit the rest of that, and we still haven't got to that bit because we had to get this in to do that, if that makes sense. So there's things that rely on another step being complete before you can finish them. So we've got quite a few half finished things at the moment just because of the way the route of the van build is going.
Yeah.
And we just need to finish those videos off and finish fitting the stuff once we've finished this installation, and we'll get those out. So next week we thought we would do a nice little get to know us video, which is really cringy now I say it, but like a get to know us and why we bought a van, why we're going down this route, why we've chose to do a self conversion, and just
plans for the future.
Yeah.
Regarding the van.
So yeah, we're going to do that next week. So we hope we didn't bore you too much.
Yeah, nah,
it can't be more boring than installation.
No.
That's boring. Minus
but yeah. I think that's...
Oh, wisdom of the week.
Wisdom of the week, yes.
Make it a snappy one. Wisdom of the week.
You
can go first. I went first last week.
I'd say take advantage of the time you have, because for example, it is now a bank holiday and we have made sure we're going to use all the days to do as much as we can on the van. Some of you may disagree with that and, you know, go out and enjoy yourself or whatnot, but
We didn't have fun.
we do have fun. It's the fact that we we do full-time jobs, we have a very busy lifestyle, and every spare moment we want to try and
We need to, yeah, get it finished so
Get it
that we can
finished.
actually enjoy it.
yeah, it's because there's a big weight on our minds, it not being finished, or, you know, because this is all the boring stuff, installation and whatnot. I know you guys probably want to see us do some building and get the electrics in and eventually go traveling, which probably hopefully will draw in some more
Some more
followers, yeah, and different type
Just
of
a
crowd.
bit of something interesting.
But yeah, we're
yeah.
going to go further into that next week
Yes.
on our video.
Do you want me to do wisdom of the week or you've just forgotten?
Sorry, yeah, Sam's wisdom of the week now.
My wisdom of the week is hats.
Yes,
Hats make things more fun,
yes.
and I really like this one.
I like the little pointy bit.
I know, that's why I thought when I saw it, I was like, oh my god, I don't know if you can really see it. I'm gonna take it off so I can show.
She
Look,
came running in like, where's the masking tape? Where's the masking
It's
tape?
got like a little curl, and I thought I'm gonna wear this for a couple of hours. And do you know what? It's made the whole experience much more enjoyable. So my wisdom of the week is make yourself a hat,
Yeah. Little light bulb going
because
off.
you always have hats.
True.
So now I'm gonna have a hat every week. So tune in next week to see my hat.
Right.
Right, I think that's everything. Don't forget to like us on...
Like us?
Don't forget to like us, please. Please like us. I have a people-pleasing problem. So it'd be good to extend that to YouTube. Follow us on Instagram even, at the Cal Sam Compass. And anything else?
Like, subscribe, and don't forget to hit that... Hill?
Oh, what is wrong with us? Hit...
Please, hang on. Let's start again. Please like and subscribe, and also hit that bell notification to be notified when we upload a video.
Nice.
Yeah?
That took too many times.
That's it, too many times.
Anyway, we'll see you next week, guys.
Peace.
Broke.
Okay, why are you going that way?
I'll hold it. Peace.
Peace.